Hi, I'm fake news anchor and real-life boat anchor, Austin Zessin. And welcome to Next Week Now, the show that was able to recover my tie, but KVR News is still holding my shirt hostage. But don't worry, dear viewer, we're already planning a counterattack that involves 2 kumquats and a pencil. Now, here on the show that predicts the news, we can get some stuff wrong. I know, I say it every week. But legally, it's the only way to keep our pants from catching on fire. As if we wear pants at the desk anyways, but I digress. Last week, we ended with a cool 105,678 points. Now, let's get to the news that happened, but we said wouldn't happen. Or maybe it did happen. Who knows? Let's find out. This is what we missed. The internet versus graphic. The internet is outraged this week, but for a specific reason. The video game publisher Electronic Arts was set to release Star Wars Battlefront 2, but then someone in the Reddit gaming community did the math and found that it would take the average player over 40 hours of gameplay in order to unlock just one character. 40 hours, but if you're like my spoiled cousin, you can easily pay about $260 in random loot boxes. Although you have to admit, the best way to get people hooked on gambling is to get them while they're young. When the game already costs $60 and given the company's history of poor game quality, thousands of pre-orders have already been canceled. EA's response to the controversy was downvoted over 250,000 times on the site, making it the most downvoted comment in Reddit's history. The only way to top that is to call nerds their fan fiction Batman anime dumb while proving your girlfriend actually exists. We're hoping this episode is going to top EA's bad comment, so how about 250,001 points? Pope sells Lambo graphic. The Pope auctions off his gifted Lamborghini to raise money for children affected by ISIS, further proving he's more of a man than you'll ever be, Austin, you piece of crap. Hey, who wrote that? I'm on to you, Ethan. You know, I got eyes watching you. Mostly this one. It's the only good one, but it's watching you. The frisk stops here graphic. Georgia high school students win $3 million in a lawsuit against the sheriff's department. The suit comes after the sheriff's department conducted an illegal drug search throughout the whole school that yielded no results. Many of the students then told their parents that deputies would grope students' breasts and genitals during the search. Obviously, this horrible sheriff has been replaced and the students won the case. Now, some of you might say justice has been served, but I say nay. With $3 million in damages, each student only receives between $1 and $6,000, leaving the rest to legal fees, and a large fund will be set aside for the high school. You know, the administration that worked with the sheriff's department to orchestrate the molestation, drug searches. Gee, if I wanted to have any civil rights violated in order to earn $1, I'd work at McDonald's. 1 point. Dumbos Dead suck at liberals graphic. Trump reversed a ban on elephant trophies from Africa, allowing poachers from Zimbabwe and Zambia to kill Dumbo and other elephants. I guess now when diplomats mention the elephant in the room, it doesn't necessarily mean the president. Monsters of the Week graphic. Speaking of proof men are monsters, here's this week's list of men who can't keep it in their dang pants. Senator Al Franken, Hollywood executive Adam Vanette, Star Trek actor George Takei, former President H.W. Bush, actor Danny Masterson, and Senator Roy Moore. Interesting development for Roy Moore's case. Jim Ziegler, one of Moore's Republican colleagues, came to his defense stating, "Mary was a teenager and Joseph was an adult carpenter. They became parents of Jesus." I don't know if Jim Ziegler has read the Bible, but Joseph wasn't Jesus' dad, you idiot. It's Xenu. God, how ignorant you are. I'm sorry, not God, meant Xenu. 1,700 points, or 100 points per voice that was heard this week. And we hope these insignificant points will give other victims the courage to speak out and give us more points. But mostly to speak out. I want points. Japan Tran too early graphic. Right? Yeah, okay. Apology after Japanese train leaves 20 seconds early this week. Management says they sincerely apologize for the inconvenience caused when the train scheduled to depart 9:44 and 40 seconds but left at 9:44 and 20 seconds. You know what always comes 20 seconds early? The Austin train! Woo, woo! That's right, ladies. I consistently disappoint you. Who's ready for a ride? Any takers? Oh well, I'll stop 20 seconds before this bit gets too long. 20 points. We end tonight with a modest 357,400 points. My name's Austin Zessin. Unless you're from Iowa, then that's not my name. You're mistaking me for someone else. Stop looking at that wanted poster. This has been What We Missed. Now here's some good friend and sometimes dentist Matthias Kalorian with the hot seat.